At some point or another, every CPG gets asked, do they prefer the ladies' top bits or the bottom? And answering both might just overload your brain. So this vid I'm going to show you how to have your TADS on as the CPG, but still have your HDU, including its totally accurate crosshair, as well as all that useful symbology without the overlapping video. So normally what happens, you've got your sight set to HMD, everything's fine. You've got your symbology, you've got your video on your TADS, nothing's wrong. However, your thumbstick isn't doing anything. And you switch to TADS. And you've got a video on both your helmet display and the TADS up front. Well, common solution is normally you press the default I key to remove your HDU from sight completely, and now you only see the screen in front of you and you can switch around. An alternative is switching off the TADS display unit, and now you switch on I again and you get your HDU back and you look through that. Personally, I often prefer to use that at night. Switch off the TDU, put on your HDU, and then I just look through that. You can play with your gain and your levels and so on. Just get it to that sweet spot. And now you can move your head anywhere and still keep track of the targets under your sensor. During the day, I tend to prefer the TDU only. Thing is, for example, now I've got set myself to acquisition source, gun and helmet sight, and looking around now, if I try to lock up that building, best I can, just center of the screen, that's the closest I get. Slaving the TADS to what should be my helmet display. If I put on the helmet display, it doesn't matter if I fool around with the levels and the gain. It either changes both, or if you change the brightness, it only just changes the TDU in the background. So how do you fix this? So currently my sight is set to TADS. As soon as I switch to HMD, it's all fine. Now PS, your NVG mode has to be off all of these. NVG mode to norm overrides everything. So the fix is, in the sight set to HMD, you change that brightness rocker. If you turn it up, you can see the visuals. If you turn it all the way down, a couple of clicks, you don't have to do this NVS mode on off. You just need to be in sight HMD, brightness rocker down a few times, and now when you switch to TADS, you won't have the overlapping video, you'll just have your HDUs, symbology, and the video on the TADS. And now, for example, slave to my gun and helmet sight, I can put my crosshairs over that building, slave, deslave, and now I can see it in the TDU, and I've still got some useful symbology on my HDU. Hope you enjoyed this quick vid. This is Volk. Cheers.